Just a few kilometers from Mórahalom, Lake Nagyszéksós is one of the valuable saline-type inhabitants of the Danube-Tisza Interfluve. Its water is provided by precipitation as well as by rising groundwater.
Talajvíz feláramlás hatására különböző alkáli elemek is találhatók a vízbe. Az, hogy talajvíz feláramlás van, azt nagyon jól bizonyítja. Itt van közvetlen hozzám egy kisebb tavirózsatelep, de hogyha elnézünk oda tovább, vagy elnézünk a tónak a közepe felé, ott is látjuk ezeket a nagy tavirózsatelepeket, és tavirózsa csak ott van, ahol talajvíz feláramlás is van.
There is a real bird paradise here. If we're patient enough, we can see how the spoonbill sweeps the water with its beak in search of food, how the black-winged stilt steps on its long, thin legs, and we can also see the gray heron fly slowly, then land on the water. We don't have to go far to observe them, as there is a bird-watching tower by the road. Yes, you heard it correctly. This is the sound of the domestic water buffalo. It calls its calf and then goes under the water to search for it. The little buffalo does the same. It is also submerged, for it is not bothered by the water either. It is a very skilled swimmer from birth, just like its ancestor, the wild water buffalo. The animals, the wild species of which can only be found in the fens of East India now, were probably domesticated in China 6,000 years ago. They arrived in the Carpathian Basin with the Pannonian Avars, but their breeding in Hungary did not begin until the 16th century. However, the husbandry of the animals, which were mainly used as draft animals, ceased almost completely after World War II. Most of them now live in the reserves like this one on Lake Nagyszéksós. Their relocation here was a deliberate decision, as this area had dried up and become almost completely reedy in the early 90s.
Az ökológia visszaállítására 2008-ban egy bivaj csordát hoztak ide, ha nevezhető annak, 15 hasas anyaállatot és 30 növendékborjút hoztak, és innen indult el tulajdonképpen a bivaj rezervátumnak az élete. Az volt a fő cél, hogy a tavat kitisztítsák.
They did what they were expected to do. They brought the reeds down, the lake bed is filled with water again, and the birds have also returned. And this area has become part of the ecotourism of Mórahalom. One of the most attractive activities is the water buffalo tour during sunsets in August.
Évekig volt augusztusban Széksóstó körüli túra, és azt vettük észre, hogy nem nagyon jelentkeztek rá. Aztán rájöttünk, hogy nagyon meleg van, senkinek nincsen kedve napközben túrázni. Tavaly állítottuk át naplementésre, és így megugrott az érdeklődés is. Tehát nyilván csak egy nagyon picit kellett átpozicionálni ahhoz, hogy az embereket jobban érdekelje.
On this early August day, nearly 30 people gathered to take the 3-kilometer hike that basically took them around the lake.
Most innen elindulunk, át fogunk menni a csatornán, ott a csatornánál megállunk egy kicsit, és utána fogunk fölmenni a madárlesre.
The hike went along the so-called Bittern Nature Trail, presenting the diverse mosaic habitats of Lake Nagyszéksós, the reed beds, the marshy waterfront communities, and the bulrush meadows. Beside the buffaloes and the bird groups flying around loudly, the sight under the hikers' feet is at least as interesting and valuable. In the saline meadow next to the buffalo reserve, protected as well as highly protected flowers are also blossoming. Here is a Pannonian knapweed, consisting of purple tubular flowers, which is protected in Hungary due to its scarce living space. We can enjoy their beauty from May to October in dry grasses. The lax-flowered orchids bloom only for a shorter period of time. Therefore, if you are looking for this protected species of orchid, you should take a walk around the lake from mid-May to early June.
borzasztó nehéz megfogni, hogy mit tetszett leginkább, mert minden. Tetszett a madárvilág, tetszett a mocsár, tetszettek a bivajok. Ez a természetes természet, ez tetszett.
Towards the end of the hike, the sun was setting, so by the time we got back to the starting point, it had already become dark. The tired team was greeted by the organizers with homemade mint and elderberry syrup.
Jó, akkor mindenkinek egészségére végig. Köszönjük rá. Köszönjük.
Egészségetekre.
The buffaloes have also become silent. Only a few birds scream over the dark lake near Mórahalom along the Ruszke road.